Hey there. So it's been a while, but some crazy stuff has still been happening to me. I don't know if I just attract crazy people or I don't know what it is, but so I was at the movies with my daughter and her boyfriend, and we didn't get our tickets ahead of time for some reason, and so we couldn't get three seats together. So I had to sit by myself. So my daughter and her boyfriend were sitting up way up high in two seats together, and then I was down at the bottom, in a two seat section, just two seats by themselves, and there was a lady sitting to the right of me. So it was just me and her. So the preview started, or actually not even the previews, just the, turn off your cell phones, we have Coke and popcorn, all that stuff was on. And I got my phone out. I was wearing a hoodie. I got my phone out of my pocket and just texted my daughter something and then put my phone right back up. And the lady beside me says, "Please don't have your phone out. That's so rude." I said, "Oh, you're right. I'm really sorry. I won't. I'm sorry." And so the movie played, everything's fine, she just sat there. And then when it was almost over, I'd say 90% over, I reached in my hoodie pocket and got my phone and pulled it just to the left of my pocket just to see what time it was. And stuck it right back in my pocket. Didn't have it up bright or anything and didn't look through any screen. Just looked at the time and put it right back up. She went off on me. She said, "Really? Really? Do you have to have your phone out? That's disturbing everyone. That's against the rules." And I said, "I was just seeing what time it is. Sorry." Now, I don't think people should be on their cell phones and having the light out and disturbing everybody. I would never do that. I simply looked at the time with my phone on my lap, basically. And she just was very, very upset. And I said, she kept talking and saying, "Do you not believe in following the rules?" And just on and on. And I said, "Lady, be quiet. You're disturbing everybody. You're disturbing everybody. Be quiet." And she just keeps talking and talking and talking and trying to engage me in an argument. And I wasn't going to argue with her. Well, people start like leaning out, looking at us and thinking, I don't know what they were thinking, but she just kept on and on. And I said, "Look, lady, be quiet." And she just says, "Why are you being so rude to me?" And I said, "Just be quiet." And so she sits there for a second, and then she gets up and proceeds to stand right in front of me, right in front of my seat. I couldn't see around her at all. And I started to get mad, and I said, "Move." She just stands there. I said, "Move." And she stands there. And I said, "Lady, move." Well, the lady puts her arms up in the air, starts waving her arms around and dancing and saying, "I'm moving, I'm moving." Y'all, you can't make this stuff up. This lady was obviously insane. And I was just sitting there going, is this really happening? Is this some sort of a prank? What? This cannot really be real. So I'm like just in shock. And so I didn't know what to do. I thought, well, she's obviously unstable. So she turns around finally, and she comes back to her seat, facing her seat, and reaches for her to-go container of food that she had brought in the theater with her. And I thought, oh, thank God, she's just going to leave. No. She took a few steps toward like she was leaving, and then she turned around and she flung her to-go container at me. It landed right in my lap. It was spaghetti. It opened. It went all down my shirt, all down my pants, in my purse. It was sitting in the floor, all over the floor. I mean, I was in shock. And this other people that were over beside me, I heard people going, you could hear gasps, and I was like, oh, I really was in shock. Well, I see in my periphery my daughter come down the stairs. She's 18, and she was like not having it. And she goes after the lady. Well, I'm stuck in my reclined seat, you know, with the button. I had to mash the button so that it would raise me back up so I could get up. So by the time I get up and grab my purse and I'm heading out to catch my kid so she doesn't get herself in trouble defending her mom, my kid has caught up to her and she's saying, "Look, lady, you need to apologize to my mom." And the lady says, "You don't know what she said to me." And it just went on and on, back and forth. And Chloe, my daughter's following her. And it was really very ridiculous, I have to say. And I was just saying, don't do anything. Just let her go. Stop. But you know how teenagers are. And she had, you know, Chloe was like, "You're not going to mess with my mama." But anyway, I had a little spaghetti on me and met a crazy lady. So thank y'all so much.